childhood passion to fish for trout, and I very seldom get the opportunity to nowadays, but I have the opportunity now. This wonderful stretch of clear water that harbours brown trout, sea trout and salmon. And I'm talking about fish that range in size from about that's the brown trout size, to probably that, if not more, for salmon. So pretty exciting stuff, because salmon are the king of fish. They're very intelligent. They will outwit you easily. So it's not just a question of appealing to their sense of greed and putting a lump of cheese on the end of the line. I use flies, which I used to tie myself when I was at school. In fact, I made my own fishing rods. I made this 10-foot sea trout fishing rod when I was 17 years old. Bought a blank of split cane, and that has landed some mighty fine fish. Being Scottish, enjoyed fishing on Carbeth Loch, where my mother was brought up, Carbeth Estate, and also I fished on the River Endrick, which fed into Loch Lomond. And then of course I fished further north, up at Thurso, the tidal rivers, fished some of the best rivers in England, the Wye in Derbyshire, the Dove in Derbyshire, the Kennet. It's so peaceful down here. It's such a therapy in itself. I feel very fortunate to be down here, and just to just stop and listen to other voices. The human voice is crazy. It's never ending. Look at me, can't keep my mouth shut, have to say something, have to give an opinion. Crazy, human race. And it sounds corny to say it, but we are removed from nature very much. And we need to get back to nature. So here I am with my little campsite, tent, little camping stove, my little dog. I promised him, because he was given to me by friends in Ireland in 2005. My dog was only 2 years old, and he was brought up by a river, a salmon river, very similar to this. And that was in County Cork. And I promised him throughout his life that I'd try and do him well and get him a patch of greenery and riverside that he could enjoy. That's his world. And sadly, he's 14 years old now, so he's probably wants the easy life. Like a lot of people of my age and older, they just want the easy life, but not me. Remain as young as you can for as long as you can, and be fit and active, and also try and learn how to de-stress. That's the big thing, stress. We create our own stress, so we have to create our own de-stress. But what a wonderful spot here, and all you can hear is the wildlife. Isn't that fantastic? Now there's a fish rising over there, but I have a feeling that my spinner is far too small and light to get over there. I don't know, I'm just so out of touch with fishing. It's just been so long. It will take me a few days to get into the swing of it. Well, here we are, my first trout, somewhat small, and I better take the hook out and put him back rather quickly because he's a bit undersized. And let's hope that there's something larger lurking in there. Let's put him back. Now there's actually a pheasant, a beautiful specimen of a pheasant that's just landed in a tree up there, and I want to try and get a shot of this. I'm no David Attenborough. Now where is it? It's somewhere up there on a tree. Ah, where is it? It's up there. Where on earth is it? Trouble is, I'm colourblind. It is so well camouflaged. I can't believe it. That is nature for you. Camouflage. It's in there somewhere. It's hardly moving. Of course, it's got the eyes of a hawk. I still cannot find it. There it is. There is the pheasant. Look at that. Now this is only a domestic camcorder. And this is wonderful wildlife. Look at the colouring. And in fact the flies that I use for fishing for salmon are made from the pheasant feathers. Trying very hard to get the camera still. That's the best shot I can do. Keep that really still. Look at that. There you are, spot on, right in the middle. Isn't that incredible? That's full zoom. And I wonder if he's seen me. He's probably looking out for prey. Do you know, I've forgotten whether this is a male or a female pheasant. Normally the female is more colourful, so it could be female. Right, I'm going to disturb it with the handle of my fishing net. I'm going to see if I can rustle him. No, I just disturbed more wildlife closer to me. Whack! 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 I bought this little camping stove which packs into a bag and it's got a tall flue. I also bought a stainless steel water jacket, which is incredible. Unfortunately it's leaking, so I've got to go into the nearest town and village and get some kind of fibre washer because it's leaking around the washer here. But isn't that incredible? Little jacket that wraps around the flue, little camping stove. I think it's called a Frontier, and it's ideal because there's lots of woods, you know, dry wood, broken branches to saw up and use. Now, if you think it's odd that I'm disturbing the peace, well, I'm actually attempting to challenge the ravages of nature by trying to cut back this Himalayan balsam, I think it's called, which totally dominates the riverbank, and it's almost impossible to get rid of, I'm told. Well, I eventually caught my supper, a nice little brown trout, probably about a pound or so. Well, I've got to know the local farmer, which is good. He's a friendly guy. My God, farmers work hard. So here we are at dusk, and everything quietening down except for the pheasants. But apparently I've rustled their habitat and they're kicking off, and they're up there in the woods. So what a tranquil spot, and I'm quite pleased. I've done a lot of clearance today. You can actually define the riverbank, and I think my little dog is happy with it. Are you, Squirrel? And I'm trying out a better tent. It's a 3-person tent for just me and the dog, so hopefully that will be more comfortable to sleep in. In fact, it's time I made myself a nice cup of coffee. Well, my dog is down there amongst all that fur, and I'm here in the tent. I've been down here 2 nights. This is the 3rd night, so it's been a good escape to the country. Wildlife, wonderful. Now, I'm a woodworker, and this is my Man and Nature table I made from an ash tree given to me by Kew Gardens from the Great Storm of 1987. I was one of 5 furniture makers given trees. If you like my videos and my guitar playing, then please tune in and subscribe. Thanks for watching.